Now it's time for me to review yet another film from master filmmaker Martin Scorsese. This time, his most controversial film, The Last Temptation of Christ. The Last Temptation of Christ does not derive from any of the Gospels. It is instead based on a fictitious book by Greek author Nikos Kazantzakis. The film depicts Jesus as both man and the Son of God, and at his crucifixion, he's being tempted off the cross by the devil in the form of a young girl, and is shown the possibility of living a normal life.
I don't have to be sacrificed.
No. No, you don't.
I'm not the Messiah.
No. No, you're not.
The book was given to Scorsese by Barbara Hershey while they were making Boxcar Bertha. The film was originally set to be made back in 1983 by Paramount Pictures. Both Harvey Keitel and Barbara Hershey were already set to be involved. But Christian Republicans who succeeded in electing Ronald Reagan president heard about the film being made and sent countless protest letters to the studio. Soon the film would be shelved when it was said that the United Artists theater chain wouldn't show the film in their theaters. 4 years later, Michael Ovid set up a meeting at Universal Pictures, who agreed to make the film for a very small budget. It was also stated that the CINEPLEX ODEON theater chain would play the film in their theaters. To play the role of Jesus, Marty casted Willem Dafoe, after his success in Oliver Stone's Platoon.
You think God belongs only to you? He doesn't. God's an immortal spirit who belongs to everybody, to the whole world. You think you're special? God is not an Israelite.
As expected, Christian groups all over the world were up in arms. They even went so far as to protest outside studio mogul Lew Wasserman's house and shout anti-Semitic remarks. Talk about hypocrisy. I wanted to see this film so badly, but I was unable to find a copy. Even Blockbuster Video doesn't have it on their shelves. But I found a copy at the Manchester Community College Library when I was taking classes there. Having been raised in a Roman Catholic home, I was expected to be offended by this, but I wasn't. In fact, I was very impressed with the filmmaking techniques Marty used on this film. I also think the crucifixion scene in this film is, in my opinion, the best depiction of Christ's crucifixion ever put on film. Yes, even better than what Mel Gibson did decades later with The Passion of the Christ. I don't know why. Either it's because the way Marty directed it, the way Michael Bullhouse shot it, or the way Thelma Schoonmaker put it together. I just think this is the best version of Christ's crucifixion.
Father, stay with me. Don't leave me.
I also like Peter Gabriel's music. The film opened in 1988 and received an Oscar nomination for Marty Scorsese as Best Director. I say that if you have an open mind, you should see this film. It isn't a film for everyone, but if you're a hardcore Scorsese fan, you should take a look at it.
I want to bring salvation. Father, take me back. Make a feast. Welcome me home. I want to be your son. I want to pay the price. I want to be crucified and rise again. I want to be the Messiah.